holographic field. We are here once again to recognize them and remind them that you actually are beings of light. We are also aware that in the midst of increased chaos and polarization taking place, the idea of being a being of light may seem insignificant or even impossible. As can be an important reminder that you are more than your physical form, when the three-dimensional reality events are intense, evoking strong emotions of fear, judgment, hopelessness and separation. We are here to remind you again that you are actually larger than any of these feelings and experiences. You are magnificent beings of light multidimensional consciousness. You are here to help and support a new reality that manifests in the form. You might say they are on a mission, and it would be true. Many of you have never felt at home on planet Earth and understand that because your divine essence is part of the cosmic family. However, you are immersed in these enormous changes and intense agitation. All that appears on the screen of reality is signed together the thoughts, words, emotions and actions of the collective. All, repeat, all are magnificent multidimensional beings with the ability to create and evoke what manifests in this physical, dense three-dimensional experience. Unfortunately, from our observation, most people still use their powerful gifts and abilities to create confusion inadvertently. They are totally unaware of the fact that exactly the thing they oppose and reject becomes stronger and stronger, so to speak. Consequently, the creative frequencies of the collective consciousness continue to suggest the horrific and tragic events that are then energized and are manifested in the overall experience. You are part of change and transformation. You are remembering who they are. You are becoming aware that everything that manifests in physical reality is co-created of the concepts and mistaken beliefs held in the array. You are not powerless. You are beings of light. Remember this and continue to bring back your true consciousness of this fact every time. We realize that this can certainly be a burden, especially for the fact that you, and others, are empathetic and telepathic. Therefore, when the collective energies in quantum field generate frequencies fear, anger, opposition and separation, it is easy, as empaths and sensitive, adjusting to that frequency. You fall into the emotional quagmire and become part of the problem rather than part of the solution or resolution. There is no judgment on our part. We're just reminding them of how easily you bind exactly the things that came here to transform. Again, remember that you are conscious beings of light, which can affect and actually affect the outcome of your reality. This is a holographic game. This is a holographic reality. And when you reduce any aspect of this holographic reality, the part or aspect carries all the pattern or frequency of the holographic image of reality. You lead this standard holographic in your DNA, just like everyone on this planet does. So here's your truth and power. When you consciously begin to change patterns and limiting programs on your personal aspect of the collective/holographic hologram game, you affect the whole holographic field. You influence the collective consciousness. Remember that wherever you are, live and have their physical experience, you are always connected to the holographic field and frequency. This awareness can give them access to power and will. We continue through our words to remember them, recognize them and offer them our gratitude for their dedication you have shown in this three-dimensional experience. You are powerful beyond measure. We invite you to claim this truth and start activating the understanding of its capacity. All that you witness and observe how energy disqualified from tragic events, no matter how strong, polarized or apparently insoluble, energetic frequencies are solidified by the focus. Recognizing this fact, you can move forward and start offering a different emotional frequency of healing, transformation and sustainable living solution for everyone. These are the times that you have chosen to contribute to the rise of this planet and of humanity. Withdraw from the mass consciousness of limitation, separation, fear and judgment. Instead, offer a superior view, a higher frequency of love, forgiveness, unity and harmony. This is not an impossible task. Trust us when we say that this is your job. That's what you came anchor. You have many experiences on the timeline that prepared them for this. This battle of polarities of good and evil, love or fear that humanity anchored and experienced since the early evolution of the Earth, is and continues to be seen throughout the galaxy. negative frequencies, the disqualified energy and emotions are patterns that are in the process of being transformed. You are the chalice of this transformation. You are the alchemists for this transformation. You are the avatars here this time to anchor the era of enlightenment, light, to the forms of life on Earth. The planet is in a growing spiral of chaos. Increasing life forms are opting to quit at this time, since the frequencies are not life-sustaining. There is a mass extinction. People have forgotten that they are part of the whole. They are part of all living things. They have forgotten that the elements of air, water, earth and fire are part of them. These elements are really gifts arising from the death of a star. It is from these stellar elements that your physical body is created, and is so excited by his divine spirit and consciousness. Do not forget it. We assure them that this path of total extinction and destruction can be changed at the last second of the last minute, so all is not lost. The more people wake up and realize they are part of this holographic deployment and who are able to really make a difference, there will be major changes. To reconnect with each other, reconnect with nature, accessing your personal power to maintain a vision and anchor a new reality. Every moment, every hour, change your emotional frequency, their attitudes and perspectives to what is possible. We will continue to remind you that you are not powerless. Know that there is a heavenly portal opening, offering heavenly support during those times, strengthening their intentions and offerings as you consciously co-create a new world. You are not alone in the work, service or task. Many people around the world are doing this work quietly in their hearts, dedicated to conscious action. The numbers are continually increasing. Cooperate with the other energy as well as physically. Cooperate with the celestial beings of light and love. Cooperate with nature and with the awareness of nature. Maintain strong their views and intentions, because it contributes to the positive acceleration of change. They know in their hearts that every time you bring light to a situation, you add your solution. Be aware that when they are polarized, opinionated or critical, you are adding things to your desire to heal and transform. Call on us and all the celestial beings and the divine cosmic consciousness, and together, really will support the rise of this planet and of humanity. This is the time. This is the time to move forward and to remember who you are and why you are here at this time and in this dimension. We warmly welcome our gratitude and love for who you are in your magnificence.